What's up, baby? It's the heavy of the DJ Infared. You already know Shade 45, and I got one of them young legends in the building. I got my man. You know what? Let me let you introduce yourself.
Yes, your boy Smiley, straight from Six Side, Toronto, Canada. And we're in LA right now, showing love to I'm on a press run right now, so thank you guys for taking your time out today for me.
No, that's what's up, Canada in the building. So I got a few homies from Canada. I got a lot of homies from Toronto. Yo, one thing I can say, y'all are mad cool and everybody just down to earth and nice.
Yeah.
What is that about?
I don't know, we're just the vibes. The vibes is vibing. The vibes is vibing over there,
No doubt.
It's the place to be.
Yeah, because I haven't had a chance to go to Canada yet, you know what I'm saying? I want to definitely go to Toronto. So, let's talk about a few things how Toronto shaped you as an artist.
It's just, the way, so I would say, it's like a lot of other places too, but for me specifically, it's just where I was from originally, and everyone in my life shaped kind of who I am. So it's I just went through so much things that just shaped me who I was, It wasn't specifically just Toronto itself, was just everyone in my life, everything that happened to me as a kid. And yeah, because I feel like the same things happen everywhere else in the world, so yeah.
And then as an artist, where'd you get your style from? Because you don't sound like nobody. You sound like yourself.
I just got it randomly. I wasn't preparing to rap that day. My friend made me hop on a song because I booked the studio for them, and then he's just like, yo, we need you on this, please, how are you gonna book the thing for us and now go on? And I'm like, cause I don't rap. I just want to book it for you guys.
Yeah.
You guys rap, And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just knock out something quick. I wrote something and then I went, and that's just how it came out. And at first, everyone was just, oh my gosh, had way more haters back then. It was no one believed in it. And then I just kept going. And then, yeah, but I never planned it. It's just how it came out, because I was never knew how to rap or anything at first. I didn't know. So it's kind of I was just talking realistically.
And then how'd it go from that for you to get to OVO and get signed by Drake and all that stuff like that?
Just a lot of working hard. Work ethic always expanding, going, elevating, and just super, understanding that that's what I wanted, to become full-time artist, and just being true to myself, the real recognize real, so, yeah, shout out OVO.
Big shout out to Drake and all that.
Shout out Drake, my brother.
All day. So now, you're not even just on a regular label. You're on one of the biggest labels in the world. You know what I'm saying? So how does it feel going from Toronto, from nobody knowing you, to hitting some of the biggest stages all over the world and everybody know who you are?
It feels amazing, because it's especially from being on a Toronto label also, I feel that is so good to me. Especially a label that I'm close with everyone on the label, that is involved in my stuff, is sick. And then already that Drake was one of my favorite artists before I knew he knew about me or anything. So it was kind of a sick thing. And for touching stages, those type of stages is just super surreal to me still. I've done some of the craziest stages, You guys might see me on the It's All a Blur tour. You guys might see me on those stages, but OVO Fest, when I performed that with him, that was a crazy moment for me, because I first performed at OVO Fest, and the crowd was not showing me no love, because I opened up and I did a 15-minute set, and then when I did it again on my birthday, I came out on his set.
Yeah.
And the energy was just so crazy. I'm like, no way. The energy was mad, and it was on my birthday. It was sick.
No, that's what's up, man. So it's just I love seeing artists come up and really build their own style and do what they gotta do. Especially you guys being in that camp, I feel like you guys set a lot of trends. You know what I mean? And as far as you, what do you think is the next trend you think you're gonna set?
For sure, my flow is gonna be super cemented in the game. whenever like I already see it, and it's just gonna be a super like thing, you know. So I feel like that, and just me being myself. Like I don't know, I just do things organically, and if it becomes a trend, like I'm not trying to set a trend. I just do what I want to do, and if it becomes a trend, that's sick, you know. But I'm not looking to set no trends.
Nah, it's crazy because like especially in the temperature that we're at right now, a lot of people don't like talking about it because people are like, oh, you hating, but like facts are facts. If you go look at it, there's a lot of copying going on right now, a lot of copycat shit. And I feel like with you, you don't sound like nobody, you don't feel like nobody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think that's important for all these up and coming artists that are coming up right now. How important is it? Do you think for them to have some originality or do what they got to do different than everybody else?
I feel like that's the main important part, to have your own sound is the most important thing. Like that's a big thing of me, why I am who I am in the music shit. It's because of my own sound. That's just like people don't understand it at first, and then it just grows on them. Like I see a lot of fans just saying now, like as I keep dropping more music, oh, Smiley's growing on me, or people like my TikTok comment section's way better now. People are like, I actually like this song. Like, you know, it just grows on them. So yeah, having your own sound's super important. But like if you don't have your own sound, just keep working, you know, just stand out in other ways.
That's a big fact. That's a big fact. So let's talk about your projects and you know some records you dropping. You got singles coming out. Let's get into that.
Yeah, so I just dropped my EP, my tape. I Did What I Did, 9-song project, and yeah, I was just trying to feed the streets because I had so much music. So I'm dropping videos for like almost every song. Actually, every song on the tape has a video for it.
That's important.
And so yeah, I'm gonna release those probably all within the next few weeks. And I also just did a freestyle video also for the Point Me to the Hoes with Cardi B and Fendi.
Yeah.
I did a little remix thing for that, so I'm gonna drop that also. And yeah, I'm gonna keep dropping more music because I don't ever want to stop. And I feel like with the label understands me and my type of artist, and they're okay with me dropping music consistently and a lot.
That's dope. And what's the process over there? Because y'all got a whole machine, and what is it like working with 40? Because that dude's a legend.
Yeah, I love 40. Oh, shout out 40. You know, he was one of the first persons like I talked with. Like he, right before I signed my deal, like he brought me to his studio, and like he was just giving me a lot of advice and things, and it was super like it was so sick because like, you know, at first we were talking about Warner, like he just like they want to sign you type of stuff, and then he was telling me like, you know, we don't normally, like he was talking about OVO song, like we don't normally sign rap artists as like, you know. And he just said, I think this will be a good like thing for you, like. And then we're talking about, I'm like, yeah, it would, like realistically I was happy with it, everything, and then I ended up doing it. So like for me to end up being on OVO song is super sick because it's like they don't normally sign, like that's not their thing, like to sign rappers or like, you know. So like that was super big thing for me.
That's dope. So now you're on tours. You're all.
But then, sorry, not to cut you off, but back to the 40 thing too. And also, he's super involved in my stuff. Like he mixes some of my stuff. He lets me use his studio whenever I want, like in Toronto. So like, that's where Take Care was even done too. It's a super sick studio. I have the code to get in there, you know. So I love 40. Shout out 40, my guy.
Yo, 40. Shout out 40 because, you know, Smiley about to give me the code, too, to the studio. We're pulling out.
And it's right beside my hood. The craziest, ironic thing, like.
That's meant to be. When it's meant to be, it's meant to be, bro. You weren't even going to be a rapper, man. You know what I'm saying? Look where you at now. Shout out my man Smiley. So like, yeah, so you're running around these tours, man. You got all these songs. You got everybody knowing who you are now. You know what I'm saying? What's the next step for you as far as an artist and just an entrepreneur in the whole?
So yeah, now I'm like really getting into the business stuff. Like I want to be a businessman. I want to be super busy. My merch is going crazy right now. My shirts are going out the roof with the sales. And I just want to master my craft also. That's always the number one focus is my music. So just keep getting better and better. It's my main thing, and just becoming a better person overall, you know?
Nah, it's really dope. I think there's a lot of, there's a lot of room for growth for you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I definitely, like, me personally, I just love that you don't sound like nobody and you're just being yourself, you know what I'm saying? That's, like, probably my favorite thing about you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of these young artists coming up, they need to, get into that. And, being from Toronto, I see there's a lot of Caribbean influence over there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How did that spill into what you got going on?
Yeah, just like our slang, how we talk, like
Yeah.
I'm half Haitian also too.
Yo, shout out to all my Haitian.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a lot to do with the slang and how we move. And like most of my friends are Jamaican. You know, my girl's Jamaican. My daughter's half Jamaican now too, and I'm half Haitian and Mexican. So
that's what's up.
You know, yeah. Caravana's coming up in Toronto. It's about to be a vibe over there. Make sure you come out, man.
Nah, I'm there. I got you. I'm gonna hit you. I'm pulling up.
That's the best time to be in Toronto, Caravana weekend.
See, I didn't even know that you, for one, you're Mexican. You can come out to LA and go crazy out here.
Yeah. That's why it's super, like, I get so much love out here, too, just because I'm Mexican.
Yeah, and then you being Haitian, you can go to Boston, you got New York, you got Miami, you got the whole Florida, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to all my Haitian. I grew up with I got a lot of Haitian brothers, man.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. I didn't even know that about you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then putting those two cultures together, especially with you got you got like Peso Pluma coming up. You got a lot of these Mexican artists that are starting to blow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever think about doing any collabs with that?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, I want especially I want to start off with a Mexican artist too. Feel like that would be dope. You know, I want to do that. But right now I'm just like recording by myself, but I would like to do features also, you know?
100%. I'm gonna have to put you and Peso Pluma together.
Yeah, I would be down to do that.
Nah, that's dope. You already know what it is. My man Smiley is in the building.
Yes,
we here, Shade 45. You know what I mean? You got anything else you want to break down before we get up out of here?
Let's be true to yourself, to all the kids, and I want all the kids that look up to me or anyone else in the industry to just keep going hard. Don't ever give up. Like, really, like, me, came from the worst card decks, like, and I'm here right now. Like, I came from bottom of it. Like, you know, no one picked me. So, look what happened to me, you know, when everyone left. So, just keep going. If I'm doing it, you could do it. And, yeah, just better yourself, you know. I'm a person too that sober right now, and I feel like be sober, better yourself too. It'll make you feel way better and make you get more things done. So, you know, bye. I did what I did. Oh no.
That's what I'm saying. Make sure y'all pick that up.
Shout out you guys too. That's serious. You guys are a vibe, you know.
You already know.
To take your time today with me, brother.
Nah, definitely, bro. It's a pleasure to have you out here. We definitely supporting you, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna support everything you're doing. You know what I mean? Especially the cool vibes. You know, you got amazing positive vibe and you putting, good energy out there. So, shout out my brother Smiley. Make sure y'all go pick up his project. Heavy Hitter DJ Infared, we here. Let's go.
Yes.